So today we're gonna be getting kind of cheesy, which is okay because who doesn't like cheese? I like cheese. A little cheese is good every once in a while. I decided to do the Dear Me because I think it's a really good idea actually, and everybody else was doing it, and I felt left out. Gotta get in on that, gotta jump on the bandwagon. So here it is. Dear past Hannah. I know that you're super shy and insecure, and you can get pretty down on yourself a lot of the time, but I'm here to tell you that you shouldn't. And I know what you're thinking. What the heck? Who is this? Why should I listen to her? Well, I'm an ever so slightly wiser version of you, so I think I know better. And here is my advice to you, oh younger Hannah. Firstly, you have every reason to be confident and feel good about yourself. I know you struggle with this a lot, so I'm tackling this first. If somebody decides that they don't like you, it's not your fault. Other people cannot and do not define you, especially if they barely know you. If somebody judges you, they aren't actually judging the real you. They're just judging their perception of you, which is usually wrong, and it usually has more to do with them than it does with you. And same thing goes for you. Don't judge other people without knowing them, because you don't know their story, and you don't know why it is that they do the things they do. Instead, be open-minded and try to get to know the person if the situation calls for it. And don't really worry about being popular, because it really doesn't matter. As long as you have true friends that support you, that's all you really need. And by the time that you're 22, you're not gonna remember like 95% of the names of the popular kids, so who really cares in the end? When it comes to relationships, make sure that you date somebody that truly gets you, because if you find that you're having to alter yourself in order to keep that person around, then they're probably not the right person for you. You don't have to put up with someone who treats you badly. I know that you think that there's good in everyone, which is great, but it's not your job to fix somebody. Find somebody who will show you their best side, and who makes you laugh, and who just naturally brings out the good in you. And if you make a mistake in judgment, and you get hurt, and it's going to happen several times, don't beat yourself up about it. It's okay to be sad for a while, but don't let it define you. Don't let it keep you down. Don't think less of yourself for it, and don't dwell on it for too long, because there's a lot of better people out there. And I'm living proof that it'll only make you a stronger person. Yeah. Don't force friendships that aren't right for you. If there's somebody in your life that constantly is putting you down and makes you feel bad about yourself, and if you find that you're putting in a lot of effort but they're not really reciprocating, you are not obligated to keep this person around. Focus on the people who motivate you and who you feel like you can truly be yourself around, and they'll still love you no matter what. That's the kind of person that you want to keep around forever. And finally, you're in control of your life, and don't ever forget this. No matter what situation you're in right now, you can always get yourself out of it. Own your life. Don't let life own you. And don't play the victim. Go in whichever direction you think is best for you, and try your absolute hardest. But don't take things too seriously all the time. Make sure you stop and appreciate the moment, because once it's gone, you can never get it back. I know that sounds super depressing, but that's just how time works, unfortunately. You have no idea how fast 10 years can go by, and let's be real, it's just gonna get faster from here. So really take the time to appreciate everything around you. Always keep the past and the future in mind, but make sure that you live in the moment. And just don't forget that you're an awesome person, and nobody can take that from you. You can do whatever you want with your life, and you have so much potential and so many places to go. So just hang in there and don't give up, because if you hang in there long enough, this is what you'll get to become. I know, kind of a bummer, but you'll learn to live with it.